Good morning, everyone. I'm Detective Lieutenant Frank DiDomizio, and I'm the Public Information Officer for the Yonkers Police Department. On December 1st, 2022, Detective Sergeant Frank Gualdino was killed in the line of duty in a head-on crash when a 16-year-old speeding driver lost control of his vehicle and collided with Sergeant Gualdino's police vehicle. This morning, we're here on Rosehill Terrace, the street that our brother Frank Gualdino called home throughout his childhood. He left his mark on this neighborhood when he lived here, and we are here today to rename it in his honor. At this time, I'd ask you to please welcome the Honorable Mayor Mike Spano for his remarks.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. It's amazing how much time goes by, right? And we all get ourselves involved in so much, but really obviously the pain doesn't go away. And you still have those moments where you think that, that Furby's right there, ready and accessible, working for the city. I'm sure Lisa and Mark and Emily feel that way. These moments where we offer to rename a bridge or to have a canine unit or do the many different things that we do to memorialize him and to say thank you are to help us kind of deal with that devastating loss. And also helps us deal with the fact that we have somebody who came into our lives who made such a huge impact in terms of being a husband, being a dad, being a community leader, being a good cop, being a real good cop. Came here and then was so tragically taken from us. That's something that's hard for us to absorb. Certainly the family could never absorb that. But we are here today to celebrate Furby, celebrate his life, his many contributions, what he has done for this community, what he's done for his family. He's created a beautiful life. And his legacy will live on forever. And will live on in the things that we all do and say. Yes, we'll have this street named after him, but really we'll have those memories and those moments that we could talk about him, because that's what keeps the legacy alive. To Lisa, again, my words will never take your pain away. Our actions will never take that pain away, but if it helps you comfort, if it helps comfort you just a little bit, to think about the fact that this city is eternally grateful to you, to your family, and to Furby. If that makes you feel just a little better, then I know that we've accomplished something by all being here today, doing the street renaming. Let me say thank you to the City Council. As you know, the mayor does not rename streets. That's something that is a power that is entirely with the City Council. This is something that they put forth. Everyone signed a petition. The council had action that they needed to take, and I want to commend them and the community for making this happen. And let us always remember Furby, what he did for us, and how he changed our lives, and how he made us feel about our community. God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As the mayor mentioned, this is all due to the City Council, and we'd like to recognize, obviously, Council members Moranti, Diaz, and Rubo. And speaking on behalf of them and the rest of the City Council, to me, City Council President Keisha Collins Bellamy.
Good morning, everyone. It is my great honor and privilege to stand here today on behalf of the entire City Council for the unveiling and street renaming after our beloved Detective Sergeant Frank Gualdino. There is no one more deserving of this honor in this city today than our beloved Furby. There are no words that we can say to comfort his family, but we can show up and we can be present for them continually because this is an ongoing process. But today we are celebrating his life and celebrating all that he has done on behalf of the city of Yonkers, and we honor his legacy today. Thank you to Lisa and Emily and Mark for sharing Furby with us. And may we honor him on a daily basis as we remember all that he gave to the entire city and its residents. May God bless Furby, his family, and the city of Yonkers. Thank you.
Thank you, Council President. And for his remarks, the Police Commissioner, Christopher Sapienza.
Good morning. Today we gather not just to rename a street, but to honor a life, a legacy, and a hero who meant so much to the city. Detective Sergeant Frank Gualdino was taken from us far too soon, and his tragic loss left a void that we will never be able to fill. As a department, as a city, and as a family, we feel that absence every day. This isn't just any street. It's the street that Frank grew up on. It's where he played with his friends, spent time with his family, and dreamed the dreams that would one day lead him to serve this very community with courage and heart. From this very street, he began the journey that led him to a lifetime of service. And now, every person who passes by will see his name and be reminded of what it truly means to give selflessly. To the Gualdino family, we want you to know that you are and will always be a part of this community, this department, and this family. The Yonkers Police Department stands with you now and always. Frank's legacy will not be forgotten. It lives on the street, in our hearts, and in the city he so proudly protected. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. Speaking on behalf of the Gualdino family, be Lisa Gualdino.
Thank you all for joining us today. It means so much to see so many of you here today. Thank you. Of all of the beautiful and meaningful honors that have been done in Frank's memory, this one is the most personal. I could never have imagined this honor for Frank, and I'm sure he couldn't either, but I know he would love it, and that makes me happy. This street, Rosehill Terrace, in Yonkers, represents such an important part of Frank's life. He and his family moved here from Palisade Avenue, also in Yonkers, the summer he turned 14 in 1983. He moved out when he and I got married in 1994, but he frequently returned to be the loving son he always was, to spend time with and tend to his parents, which he did right up until the end of his life. We also spent a great deal of time here as a family, where our children made special memories with their grandparents. Spending his teen and young adult years here were some of the best times of his life. For one thing, he spent a lot of time outside, playing stickball, two-hand touch football, variations of tag, and of course, snowball fights with his friends, some of whom are here with us today. This neighborhood is not only about Rosehill Terrace, but also about the next street over, Upland Avenue. That is where Frank and I bought our first house. Matter of fact, where's Lou? There's Lou. Lou and Frank grew up together. Lou, you probably still remember when you and Frank moved our 400-pound TV into the house. I'm not sure what I was worried about more, the two of them or the TV with its glass screen and all of that. And also, where's your dad? Where's Lenny? Lenny had, when we first bought the house, it needed a lot of work, a lot of renovation, and Lenny had said to us, anything you need, let me know, I'm happy to help. And at the time, he lived 5 houses away, so there was nowhere to hide. So Frank would call him and say, hey, Lenny, can you come over? I know you're home. Can you come over and build our deck? Which he did, and a lot more projects than just that one. That was a while ago. Thank you, Lenny. Thank you for everything that you did. Thank you. was I going to say? We spent years lovingly renovating that house before eventually bringing our newborn daughter to her first home. As a side note, the family that we sold the house to, who still live there, are also here with us today. Thank you for being here. Lost my page. Sorry. I want to thank some of Frank's friends who are a major reason why we are here today. First and foremost, thank you to Megan Mattis, who presented the idea of the street naming to me and got the process started. Thank you also to Billy Celestino, Felix Rijos, Dennis Mullen, Bob Haney, and Steve Cutter for all of their efforts in helping to make today happen. Thank you to the Yonkers City Council, the City of Yonkers, the Department of Public Works, Mayor Mike Spano. Thank you, Mayor, for all of your support. And last but not least, the residents of Rosehill Terrace. Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Now we're going to unveil the sign. The Gualdino family will do it with the assistance of DPW.